y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm here today to bring you a video on how to create a Valentine's Day card for that special someone. Let's get into it. I'm going to create a design for Valentine's Day, whereas you can use AI generated art, which is your own art, or you can purchase art from someone else. Of course, you'll get to see my store where you can go and purchase the art if you're interested in also using that particular art. But for the meantime, we're going to go ahead on and get into this design. So you're going to go to create a design. We're going to do a customized size. We're going to go in inches, and I'm going to go 10.5 by 7 inches and click create design. So it has given me the format to create the design. And so with me, I always like to make sure that I set up my rulers and my guides, which you see here, the rulers. And then I also like to set up my show print bleed. And so when I set up my rulers and guides, I'm going to take it and bring it over where you see that pinkish, purplish looking color. That means you're directly in the center. These guides, these margins, the guides here, that's so you, if you're having it printed or something, if it's being printed, so it gives you the area so that your product isn't cut off. But if you are doing it from home, which is specifically kind of catered, what this video is catered to, if you want to do it to at home, you'll need your cutter. You'll be able to create the design on Canva if you have Canva. Now, some of the stuff that you may see on here may be Pro. So if you don't have Pro, I'm not sure if you'll be able to actually use it. But I have Pro, so I am able to use some of the items that are on here as far as the elements goes. So we're going to go ahead on and start. I'm going to use one of my girls that I created in AI, because AI, baby, is the bomb. I love AI. I do a lot of stuff in AI. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pretty lady here. Of course, we want to edit this photo. I'm going to do a BG remover. And so once I removed it, I'm just going to bring it in like this, like so. And then I actually want to be able to use a background, Valentine's Day, probably a Valentine's Day background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this background. Actually, I lost my girl along the way when I brought that background in, but that's okay. We're just going to put her back up there again. It's not a problem at all. So I'm going to put her back. I'm going to edit the photo again, BG mover. Now, I've edited her, and I know what you guys are saying. You're saying, oh, wait, hold on. It's red against red, but that's okay. We got to fix for that, too. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go to shadows. We can do a glow, which is this. We can do a drop, or we can do an outline. I'm going to go with the glow. I like the glow better. If it wasn't something that you like, you can also go to blur. You can also do blur. And so what we can do is I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to go to blur, which is here. And if you want to just make it a little bit lighter in the background, you're going to go send backward. And so you can go behind her just to bring a little more lighting to it. That's entirely up to you. But I actually like the way this looks. So we're going to go down just a little bit with it. And so I love the way that looks. And so now we're going to go in and we're going to get some elements. What I like doing is I'm going to go and I'm going to get Happy Valentine's Day. And so with the Happy Valentine's Day, I'm going to do something that I can change the color on, because red and red don't look good together against each other. So I'm going to change that to white. And I do like the way this look. And make sure that you are underneath those lines there, so that you're able to catch everything that you need to catch. And so, of course, it's in the center. If you need to move her down a little, you can, which I just did. I am also going to, let's see, because I kind of like that one, but I can't change the color on it. So I do like that. And so let's see what else we can do with this. See if we can find some balloons or something. Nope. Oh, here we go. So we're going to use those balloons. We're going to take them. We're going to place them in the back of her. And I'm going to turn it just a tad bit. And I'm going to position it behind her. And make sure you don't go into that line, to that exact line. And the reason for that is because when you fold your card, you need to be able to have enough room to be able to fold. And you also want to pay attention to these lines here and where it's going to cut off, at. I think what I'm going to do is go a little bit, make that a little bit smaller. We're going to bring her back in. We actually don't need it. To be honest, I don't think we need it. I think she looks good where she is. It's not too busy. It's not too busy. And I think that's really, I think that's really pretty. The image was generated from AI art, of course. So now also, if you want to customize your cards, this card may be for a family member. They may ask you, hey, well, you customize that for me. Can you customize something in the near future for a birthday or something for one of my friends? Well, if it may have been a friend you gave this card to, now they showed that card to someone else, and with you having your information on the back of it, which I'll show you how, that's up to you what you place on the back of the card. That's entirely up to you what you place on the back of that card. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put my information on the back, which is here. You can put something else, but what I especially do is I like creating a QR code, which is something I like to create. I like creating my own QR code, and so I'm gonna enter my business name, well, on my website. And so it's going to generate a code for me. So this code I can take and I can place under the bottom. And so when they scan that code, it'll bring them directly to my website for my particular brand. And so you can do that. You can actually put the code up above and then put your business name to the bottom. That's entirely up to you how you want to do it. And if you don't want anything on the back, it can be solid on the back. But this card, this is designed for the outer portion. If you wanted to create something that will go on the front of the card, all you would, in the inside of the card, you would actually, you would just put add page. You're going to put add page. And then when you add the page, because remember, you're going to be flipping. And so you just add whatever verbiage that you need to add in the inside and you flip it. As for myself, I think a hand note written by myself and not written in the inside of the card from a computer, I think it's much more sentimental to me. So I write my own verbiage to whoever I'm writing it for. If it's for my sister or my aunt or whomever it's for, I write it in my own handprint. That way it gives it a much more sentimental vibe versus you doing it on the computer as something typed. For the cardstock that I use, you can use a 60-pound. I also use a laser printer. You don't have to use a laser printer. There are some Canva printers that really print professionally. The laser printer that I use, it looks basically just like you got the card from the store. And so you can't really tell that I handmade it. And so what I do is once I've made the card, I print the card with my printer, and then I use a cutter to cut the card. And when I cut the card is cut. The card is actually cut. The card is actually cut because you have you're gonna print it on 8.5 by 11 paper, so you're gonna have to cut it down to size, which would be the 10.5 by 7. And of course, like I said, the margins sometimes they don't print all the way, but because it is on a 10.5 by 7, it may print depending on your printer. And if it does not print, then you just cut it down to the size that you need it to be. And so I just want to say thank you for watching my content. Please like, please share, continue watching, because I'll be doing a lot more videos. This is only one of the videos, but I'll have a host more showing you how I use my AI generated art, but I use it in 10 different ways and to monetize it. I created this Happy Valentine's Day card, but I said that it can be a Valentine's Day card for a family member. But not only can it be a Valentine's Day card for a family member, you can also monetize this by selling the actual design that you created. And then when you sell the design that you create, you just sell the design, and people will buy that. People will pay for that. So that's another way that you can monetize this actual design. You can also take it in the prompt that I use for the lady that I created from AI. I'll actually be selling my prompt base. So if you want to purchase that, you can purchase the prompt base and create your own. So you can create a number of them, and also create for older people or whoever you want to create by just changing some of the text context. Thank you all for watching my video. I appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will be greatly appreciated. You all have a great day. Bye.